So today is day 4 in my big leap year journey, and what the day is about is the force of felt intention. So when I read this title, I was a little bit confused as to what this can mean, but what the author explains is that starting from commitment and willingness, the topics we explored yesterday, the next sort of level of putting your intentions is to feel it, basically. And he has a really nice example that I also tried out and felt it was super profound. So if you want to do it with me, just please close your eyes, stay in a seated position, and just imagine that, or tell your body that now you want to stand up without actually standing up. And when you tell yourself that, okay, now it's time to stand up, you can feel the muscles almost contracting in your body. Like it's as like an energy surge that would be making you ready to like launch at something. And I think this is an extremely simple and beautiful example of, mind-body connection. And the reason why I'm exploring mind-body connection with my clients as well is that when I was going through my hard times in life and my burnouts, I typically neglected what my mind and my emotions were telling me, and I neglected what my body was telling me in these extremely tense and stressful situations. And I, I only listened to my body when it completely shut down. In the past 3 years, I had 3 burnouts. All 3 manifested in different ways, but I always ignored the signs until it was too late. And so I only brought my attention to what's really happening in my inner world, and what, like, I felt that as a sign that I need to change something when I literally started shaking, or I had like a very intense fight or flight response. So for me, this mind-body connection is extremely personal, because I have experienced it, or started noticing it through almost like traumatic adjacent experiences. What I'm thinking about today's topic in terms of human design, and what human design is sort of teaching us about this, is gate 46, which is called the gate of the determination of the self. It's it's also considered as like the gate of embodiment. And if you just pause for a second and think of the energy that comes with embodiment, this is what the gate is supposed to represent. I'm going to read my notes here because I just summarized it in a few sentences. So basically, what it tells us, or what it's making us aware of, is that we are living in the physical world. And of course, we have our feelings, we have our thoughts, but we go through this life with this physical body. And what's really important to notice is that we need to shift from just thinking to actually feeling and acting in our life. I used to be really overwhelmed with my thoughts, and I used to think that everything's either happening in my head or in my heart, sometimes in my body, but mostly in my head. And if I imagine myself, I would say I was like a triangle that was standing on the pointy end. So I was extremely head heavy. And I only considered my body as the meat suit that I have. And I'm I've begun to learn that this is a very sort of derogative way of thinking of my physical embodiment, um, because whenever I'm under a lot of stress, it's really through the movement of the body that I can take a lot of pressure off from my mind and put myself into a bit more of a state of ease. So yeah, this was an extremely profound day for me, probably the most profound till now. And I want to just send you with sort of an exercise to try to think of a time in your life when your body was clearly giving you signs, but you neglected them. And just maybe promise yourself that next time it's going to happen, you're gonna pay more attention to it and try to listen to your body more than you listen to your thoughts. So thank you for hearing me out today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.